So India specifically, one of the world's fastest growing economies, pushing 7% GDP growth, obviously second only to, and actually probably slightly beating a little bit right now, China, in terms of GDP growth and population size. What else can you tell us?
Yeah, so I think one of the first major things that a lot of companies are going to struggle with this market is, particularly for the online companies, is paying for goods. So here in the U.S., we're used to using credit cards as part
Machines
of
are everywhere, yeah.
or our smartphones even. If we go to Starbucks or
We've
something
been
like
using
that, use the
PayPal
Starbucks
for
app.
20 years, everything. Yeah.
And so you have a lot of bankable people, people that have bank accounts and credit cards.
Americans are bankable, yo.
Put that on a bumper sticker. And I thought one of the great stats to kind of look at just to start off this conversation is some research from the World Bank. They put out this report, the Global Findex database 2014, measuring financial inclusion around the world. And one of the quotes I just want to pull from that was, in high-income OECD economies, 53% of adults reported owning a credit card in 2014.
Seems low, but okay.
Yeah, it's lower than I expect. But in developing economies, despite recent growth in credit card ownership, only 10% on average reported owning one.
Wow.
Yeah. And India is among the leaders in unbanked adults. And so people that do not have checking accounts and thus, credit card accounts or anything like that.
Everything, yeah.
So
we were just talking. I'm sorry to interrupt. We were just talking about this the other day at the office because I don't know how we got on the subject of 7-Eleven, but in Southeast Asia and stuff, you use like 7-Elevens and convenience stores for literally everything. You just go there, pay your bills, everything with cash, and you just give it to them, and you pay all your utilities, everything.
Yeah, and it's totally different than what we're
foreign
used to seeing.
concept entirely. Yeah.
And so that's obviously a major hurdle when you look at some of the companies like Netflix and Amazon that rely on credit card processing or some sort of plastic to facilitate transactions.
Amazon has like a list of 10 credit cards I've used in the last 12 years.
Yeah, it's basically like a credit history.
Yeah, I'm like,
Amazon
oh my gosh,
account.
I forgot I had that one. Yeah, that's gone. That one, yeah, that expired. Like, yeah. Anyway.
So one of the questions from Netflix's most recent quarterly call, someone was asking about some of their plans for India and some of these developing markets and how they were going to handle some of the payment processing issues that are just going to happen, right? I mean, like you need a credit card to have a Netflix account. And so this is Netflix's CFO, David Wells, saying, so we've invested internally in building that out, getting smart in terms of the payment systems across the world. We're pressing on gift cards and prepaid cards that might open up the market to those people that don't have access to credit and debit cards.
Did they mention just getting people to pay annually, even though that'd be $100, and that'd be a significant outlay?
You still run into the processing issue, though, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people are relying almost exclusively on cash.
Well, and the reason I brought it up was I pictured somebody using a gift card once a month for $8. I was like,
yeah, the more elegant solution there might be doing something where you can buy whatever it is, like a $96 or $120 or something like that gift card, and just covering a whole year subscription at once. I think that is probably the best way to craft something like that for the time being. But the idea is here that they're giving people that are relying on cash an option to participate in the digital economy.
Right.